What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry this one took a little longer to get out, the holiday weekend got pretty busy, but I hope you all had a great one. And since a lot of you have been asking for this guide, let's jump right into it. If you've seen any of my recent shiny hunting videos, you already know we've been using the GuliKit KK2 controller to automate a ton of the grind. It carried us through the Wild Zone 3 hunts. We have the full controller breakdown, so if you haven't checked those out yet, definitely take a look. Today we're using the same exact controller setup to prep 3 shinies before the Mega Dimensions DLC drops this December: Greninja, Fennekin, and Pikachu. And this DLC looks really interesting. For the first time ever in Pokemon, we're going above level 100, and the trailer shows a treat crafting system that looks like temporary level boost. My theory is that this might be Pokemon's first true roguelike mode. Those boosts feel like something you use inside a run to take on higher level wild Pokemon, and then everything resets after the loop ends. If that's the case, having a shiny team ready before launch is going to feel perfect. Let's start with the toughest hunt, Froakie, specifically so I can get Greninja. You can do this in Wild Zone 16 or Wild Zone 5, but Wild Zone 5 is by far the better option. Froakie spawns right inside the ideal 50-meter radius, which gives you super consistent resets. There are 2 fast travel points close enough that you stay within the radius the whole time. The entire method is just fast traveling back and forth to force instant respawns. So here's the exact automation setup using the GuliKit KK2. Hold the copy button to start recording the macro. Press start to open the map. Move your stick slightly over to the Wild Zone 5. You're gonna select it and fast travel to this point and confirm. And one important tip is wait until the trainer fully loads back in before holding down the copy button. Once the trainer is fully loaded back into the game, hold the copy button again to end the macro. That loading screen step is huge. If you stop recording too early, the macro fires before the game loads and the whole loop breaks. Once everything looks clean, double press the copy button to let it run. And yeah, this one is a grind. Definitely the longest of the 3. I'm not exactly sure why, but for whatever reason, it just took forever to get this Froakie. And for anyone wondering, yes, I did do all 3 of these hunts without the shiny charm. Maple's level 50 requirement takes a while, and honestly with the controller doing all the resets, you really don't need it, or at least it doesn't feel as necessary when you're using this controller. Next up is Fennekin, which I'd rank right in the middle. Head into Wild Zone 18. You're going to want to go right through this alleyway, past the Bunnery, climb up the structure, and once you reach the top, you'll see the second entrance to the zone. Right past the entrance of the zone, you'll see from a distance a single Fennekin spawn. And that bench here next to us is where we're setting up the hunt. Here's exactly how we're going to set up the macro. Position yourself a little away from the bench, hold down the copy button to start recording. You're going to tilt your stick and face the trainer towards the bench, and you're going to trigger the day and night cycle change to force the respawn. Just make sure you're only pressing the buttons required. Keep it simple. Wait for the loading screen and for your trainer to appear. Once the trainer reappears, hold the copy button to end the macro. And now simply double press copy to loop it. This one's super consistent since there's only one Fennekin spawn here. Slower than Pikachu, but faster than Froakie for me for whatever reason. Pretty easy hunt here, especially using the controller. Finally, we're gonna do the hunt for Pikachu, specifically because of the Mega Dimensions DLC dropping, and for me, Pikachu was the easiest of the 3 to hunt. We're gonna head right over to Wild Zone 3, which you unlock fairly early in the game. On the right hand side, 3 Pikachu spawn very close together. That means 3 shiny rolls every cycle. While setting this up, I actually ran into a shiny alpha Flebebe right next to the route, so always pay attention to any shiny sounds while macroing. The game can only store 10 shiny spawns at once, and you don't want one sitting somewhere eating a slot. Okay, so here was the automation setup for Pikachu. For Pikachu, we're using the same method as Fennekin, since the bench lines up perfectly with all 3 spawn points. You're going to position yourself again away from the bench, hold the copy button to start recording, you're going to tilt the stick back and face the trainer towards the bench, trigger the day and night cycle change, and again wait until the trainer fully loads back into the game. Once the trainer loads, hold the copy buttons and the macro. And that's it, simply double press the copy button to start the infinite loop. This resets all 3 Pikachu every cycle, which is why this is hands down the quickest shiny of the 3. So again, after doing all 3, here's how I rank each individual Pokemon for today's video. Number 1 by far the easiest was Pikachu, considering he had 3 spawns and a fast reset with the bench method. 2 for me is Fennekin, pretty consistent single spawn cycle, at the same time that being its only real issue. And at number 3, for whatever reason, Froakie just took me the longest. Literally took me about a week to actually get this shiny. I wouldn't say any of these in particular are difficult, but for whatever reason, Froakie just took me the longest. So that's how I got all 3 shinies, Greninja, Fennekin, and Pikachu, using the GuliKit KK2 controller, and all without the shiny charm. With the Mega Dimensions DLC around the corner and the possibility that we might be getting a roguelike style for the first time in Pokemon history, having these shinies ready is definitely going to be a nice touch. If you want to check out the full controller tutorial and other Wild Zone guides or any other earlier hunts, those are all already on the channel. And if you want the full DLC prep guide once it drops, make sure you subscribe. Alright guys, thanks for watching and good luck on your hunts. I'll catch you in the next one.